welcome to the 088 series stand here at the show. We have something new and very exciting for everyone. We're presenting for the first time ever in the world the new FLX or Flex console, which is debuting here at the show. This is a new platform for us and is the result of about 2.5 years of work. I think in order to understand why we've done this, you almost need to step back and look around the show. This show is full of moving lights, it's full of color changing lights, it's full of LEDs. And the reality of the real world is that those are now being used not just by high-end or large shows, but they're also being used by medium-sized shows and small shows. Everything from a fashion show through to a little industrial product presentation. Everybody's using this equipment. It's much more affordable. And because it's much more affordable, people are having to learn how to control all this. And if you want to control all this, you've got to actually find a console that is both affordable and easy to use. So we set out to design this console to meet that need, which is to be really, really fast, to set up, to program, to use. Not only really, really quick, but really intuitive. And this was the guiding principle in everything that we've done. If we can save time in doing the ordinary things on this console, we give up time to the user to do the creative things. So if I hand you over to John, he'll just take you through a couple of the features, not everything, we don't have time for that, but a couple of the features that mark out the console for being something really quick and easy.
So one of the big things our customers have told us is they love fader per channel control, but they need syntax control as well. And so we've built both of those into the Flex. If a light has an intensity, it will be on a fader. It doesn't matter if it's an LED, a moving light, a dimmer, it's there on the faders. But I can also control them here on the syntax as well. So I've got either option. Once they're selected, I can just hit position here and move the position of those lights. But as David said, it's the color we've really made some changes in. So when we hit color, we've got palettes, that's pretty standard. And we've got a color picker as well. Again, that's pretty standard. But something new for us is multi-touch. So we can bring multi-touch into this color picker and spread the colors throughout these lights. Now, that's quite like a rainbow effect, but we can get various shades of blue in here and really create some textures on our lights very, very quickly. We can take that a step further by loading in images, so a picture of a sunset, for example, and we can get different shades of orange from there. So instead of a very flat, boring 2D image on our stage, we've got quite a lot of depth and texture included. Even things like a flag or a corporate logo, we can go and pull colors from that. We've got faders here in RGB, CMY or HSV, and so it doesn't matter what fixtures you've got, you can control them in the most familiar way to you. And this active color mode shows you what color you're going to end up with when you add in blue or when you add in red, so you don't need to understand this color mixing beforehand. The other thing we've done is teamed up with Lee Filters to bring mood boards onto the Flex. And so I can scroll through to a mood such as moonlight, and I get a selection of romantic colors and a selection of realistic colors for moonlight that work really well together. And I can just go and choose those, or I can hit a random button and apply those randomly to my rig. If I want to then record that, I just hit the record button, my faders change straight to cue stacks, my color window changes straight to color palettes, and it's really very quick just to go and touch somewhere and record that. On the faders, we can have 240 separate cue stacks. We've got 10,000 cues altogether. And so they could be separate cue stacks, they could be chasers, or we could just use those as individual submasters. We've got various other things we've been working on with position, where we can do multi-touch on a pan-tilt grid to spread that out, and the same on effects as well. So as David said earlier, it's really about speed and intuitivity and making it as quick as possible and getting rid of all the unnecessary key buttons that you really don't need. Thank you.